As a number, it symbolizes mystery, the unknown, or sometimes associated with betrayal. In its relationship with number 12, which announces the plenitude, like a 12 sign of zodiacs, 12 gods of the Olympus, 12 hours of the day and night, 12 months of the years, or even 12 labors of Hercules. To each we had a unit. 13 is seen as the break of the cycle. And that was not enough. We had to letter one a day, Friday. From the Latin veneris die, sorry for the pronunciation, Friday is a special day for several reasons. First of all, it's the day of crucifixion and death of the Christ from Catholics, Good Friday. Second one, it's a holy day for Muslims. Third one is the day of preparation for Shabbat for Jews. Better than Batman and Robin, this duo has written some interesting page of the book of the history of fact and coincidence. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we are going to discuss about the number 13 and its sidekick, Friday the 13th. Hi everyone, welcome back. The number 13 is at the center of several superstitions, and the technical term for the fear of that number is triskaidekaphobia, and for Friday the 13th is paraskevidekatriaphobia. As we know, in the Western culture, number 13 has an ambivalent value, sometimes associated with happiness or unhappiness. Here are some facts which shows or demonstrate all the superstition around them. First of all, let's start with number 13. The best known is linked to Christianity. Jesus was executed on Friday, and the evening before, for his last meal, the Last Supper, Jesus and his 12 disciples, which makes 30 participants. Judas is designated as the 31, the one with nexus, the traitor. In my previous video, which dealt with the number of the beast, let me just remind it to you that number is cited in the book of Revelation, chapter 13. Again, in my previous video, we talked about the number 153, which was the gaps of the day between the first and the last apparition of the Virgin Mary to the Fatima shepherd, as if by pure coincidence, that took place on May 13 and October 13 of the year 1917. On December 13 of the year 1989, Taylor Swift, famous songwriter and singer, holds a special belief for the number 13. For example, before gracing a stage for a concert, she would mark that number on her hands, symbolizing fearless. She also has a second album studio titled 13. And for in 2021 album Red Taylor version, the song The Lucky One stands out as the 30 track, featuring a 30-second intro, and the word lucky is cited 30 times. The American Apollo space program, Apollo 13, who is succeeding the Apollo 12, is known to be a sign of a serious accident, which forced them to abandon the mission and to return to the Earth. The deadliest tropical cyclone in a recorded history, Bola, struck the states of the West Bengal, India, especially on Friday, the 13th of November 1917. 2 years later, the Fuerza Aérea Uruguaya 571 was a flight connecting Santiago and Montevideo. Its aircraft crashed around the Andes mountain range on Friday, 13th of October 1972. Some years later, the Pope John Paul II was shot by a 23-year-old Turk, Mehmet Ali Aksa, especially on Friday, the 13th of May 1983. The American rapper Tupac Amaru Shakur was murdered on Friday, the 13th of September 1996 in Las Vegas. The Costa Concordia cruise liner sank on Friday the 13th of January 2012. Again, on Friday 13 November 2015, during a friendly game France-Germany, a series of deadly attacks took place around the 11th and the 10th arrondissement in Paris, close to the Stade de France. The number 13 may not always be linked to luck or bad luck, happiness or misfortune, but can also be used to express something different, like a new era, a renewal, a new beginning. For example, the Bar Mitzvah. Bar Mitzvah is the status of religious majority among Jews, is acquired at 30 age. Another example is from the Great Seal and the flag of the United States. We can observe, for example, 30 strips, 30 arrows, or even the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, containing 30 letters. All of them is reminding to us the 30 colonies which form the United States. You know what? I'm tired about this number. What do you think? Is there any conspiracy theory beyond this, or is just a pure coincidence? Just write it down and let me know in the comment section. I hope you enjoy it. See you soon.